What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing the dark critter from Poppy Playtime. For today's lesson we'll need some paper and something to draw with. I'll be using this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. And if you want more details on our art supplies, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. Let's begin our drawing by blocking out the basic shape and proportions of our character. We're going to start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. Let's start from the very top. We're just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom using these short lines. Let's go back up to the top, draw another line going across from left to right. Now I want to use these two lines to help us create a large circle on the top of our page to define the size of the head. From the center, let's move up towards the top. Just going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom. Now I want to repeat this across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right side. Let's connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So we start with the top left, and the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to get the right size and placement along the top center of our page. We can always go back and just smooth this out. Now from the outside of our circle, let's step in at a curve, starting from the left, coming down, and then back up. Now in the middle, we're going to draw a half circle, starting back over on the left side, go up, and then down. Let's go back to the outside of the mouth. We're going to step in, bend this out, and then down towards the side of our circle. And we'll step up, draw the bottom of the mouth, coming down towards the bottom of our circle, and then back up on the right. Now inside the nose on either side, we're going to draw two small circles for the nostrils. And we'll add that loop inside, starting from the left side, going all the way around, drawing a circle, and back in on the right. Let's add the tongue across the bottom, starting over on the left, bend this up in the middle, and then back down. Now you want to add two sets of teeth on either side. Let's start from the side of the nose along the bottom, bend this down and in, taper that back up, do the same thing on the right. And step out and draw one more. Now right where the nose meets that center line, I'm going to curve this up and then out around the cheeks. Now I want to continue that curve going around the mouth, come down underneath the mouth, and I'm just going to follow that curve going all the way around and up on the right side. We're also going to round up the right cheek. Now I'm going to move up and draw in the eyes, leaving a gap in the center, go to the left side, draw a half oval. We're going to go up. Just going to tuck this down on top of the cheek, move over towards the right and do the same thing, going up and then down. Let's pull the pupils towards the inside. On the left, draw an oval going around and then in. Draw that same size oval on the right. Now we want to lower the brow on top of the eyes. We're going to start in the middle, going out and then up on either side, and then bend that across towards the outside of the eye. Now from here I'm drawing the top of the head. On top of the left cheek, let's go up above the eye, come down in the middle, go up on the right, and then down on top of the right cheek. Now along the top we're going to add two horns, starting from the top of this curve, then it's out and then up. Let's taper this back in towards the side of the head. And then we're also going to add the ears along the bottom, starting from the top of the cheek, bend this out and then up. Come in and then back down towards the side of the head. Now that we sketched out the head, let's move down and draw on the body. We're going to start on the left side, just underneath the head. Let's draw an oval. We're going to go around, across the bottom, and then up on the right. Let's leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, bend the leg, going out and then down towards the bottom of the foot. Move over towards the right and do the same thing. And then we're going to round out the bottom of the feet, coming down and up on the left and right side. Let's round out the side of the leg, going up and then in towards the body. And then along the bottom, let's add a seam with a curve. Let's move back up to the top and bend the arms across the side. Let's start from the left side of the body, draw a short angled line going up and then out. Bend the arm going out and then down towards the edge of the arms. Let's round out the arms, going out and then up towards the top. Now I want to follow that same curve going up and then in behind the head. Let's add that same seam, coming down and in towards the bottom of the arm. Now you want to add that skull pendant in the center of the body, so we start with a circle along the top. And then along the bottom, draw 2 straight lines coming down. Close this off with a straight line. Let's add the tail coming out from the right side of the hip, coming down and then up. Come back in and trace that same curve across the bottom. Close off the end with a curve. Now let's finish off the end of the tail, starting from the top, bend this up and then out. Curl that up towards the end, and then round out the bottom. Now with our rough sketch in place, let's go back and erase some of these guidelines. Now we're going to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shape. Let's start by darkening out the bottom edge of the brow. We start right in the middle. Just going to darken out the bottom, going up and out. Curl that down. Now I just want to add some thick and thin lines. We're just going to thicken up the bottom and then just taper out towards the ends. And this technique will help give this character some weight. Work our way along the inside of the eye, down towards the nose. I'm just making it a little bit heavier along the top, almost like mimicking a shadow. And down towards the cheeks. Now we can trace out the top of the nose, starting back over on the left. Again, adding some weight along the side, along the bottom. I'm just going to layer the cheeks on top of the eyes, on the side. And then just fade that out. Now we're going to go in and add that hoop around the nostrils, starting with the inside. And then the outside. And we want to add a fold in the center of the tongue. So we'll start on the left side and just bend that down and over towards the right, towards a point, step back, and curve in the right side, just layering that in behind. Now with the body, I want to start on the left side and work my way across towards the right. And this will help minimize the amount of smudging that my hand's going to create. And then again, with the body, we're going to add some weight to our line across the bottom, just to help simulate some shadow. Now let's add that skull in the center of the body. So we start with the outside along the circle. Come down the side of the teeth. Now back over on the left side, we're going to add some bumps coming down and up, just for the edge of the teeth. We're going to do that 4 times. Got 2 small ovals for the nostrils. And then we'll angle the eyes going up. Let's place that zipper in behind with 2 lines. Now we're going to go back and clean up our drawing before we add any shadows. Now we're going to go in and start darkening up the eyes along the inside, going around the pupils. So start with the left side and work our way across. Now we want to add a light shade to the nose and the hands. We'll also go across the feet and the tail. And once we finish shading this in, we'll be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a cartoon illustration of the dark critter from Poppy Playtime. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. And if you want more details on our art supplies, I'll leave a list with links in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.